Excuse me, Rhonda.
What?
Can we get your reaction now that you know that your opponent is Raquel Rodriguez?
My reaction? I mean, can I say that was complete and utter BS and that ref counts faster than, I don't know what.
She has one arm. She has one arm. What are you going to do against Ronda Rousey with one arm? She's going to look really stupid with that one good arm shoved all the way up her.
Okay.